T here, and I got a special guest with me, my mommy.
Hello.
And we're gonna be talking about, of course, Black Panther. Okay? Cause you already know, I already told y'all, everyone in my family is a Marvel freaks, and we love everything that's to do with Marvel, and especially when it came down to Black Panther, we was just all just
Excited.
the fact that we did it at the same time was really blowing. But anyways,
Like,
okay,
fine.
so we both saw it. Well, all of us saw it on Saturday, but I wasn't with them when they went to go see it. Whatever. I wasn't with them when we went to go see it, so we're gonna just talk about
The movie.
Basically.
I never read the comic books. So when all these movies, it really for me it started with X-Men because I love Wolverine. So the comic book love, or at least the love of the movies started for me with X-Men. And then it just carried on to everything else. Like, who are the rest of these people? Captain America and all of that. And my husband loves Batman. Well, at least before, what's his name?
You know?
Yes, before, what's his name?
Before,
whatever that man name is.
the big one.
Yeah, who's like cock diesel swole for no reason. Like, no one, like, what? Like the Dark Knight Batman.
Yeah.
My husband loves. Or at least the movies. It's like runs through the family. So anyway, fast forward into Black Panther. The movie started off with explaining vibranium fell from somewhere in the sky, hit Africa, Wakanda, and it affected all the soils and the plants and all of that type of stuff. And,
piggyback on what Mama said. So yeah, that's basically how the beginning was.
Just take that out and then me doing it.
So basically throughout the movie, I'm not gonna give away too much because people who haven't seen it, because you were just telling like.
Well, the movie been out for 4 days, so if you haven't seen the movie, this is your fault. I had my tickets for like, how long did I have my tickets for?
A couple weeks.
About like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So
alrighty. So anyways, gonna just carry on with Mommy said.
It would be spoilers in this video.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it carries on with like Mama said, and then it goes into how Black Panther, Chadwick. I have the names of the cast because we keep naming these cast members. Just
one I still call. What's her name?
What's the lady who plays the warrior? Her name in the movie is Oki, I think.
Okay.
But we call her Michonne because of The Walking Dead. So if you hear us say Michonne or something like that, we slip up. Don't come at us at the comments.
We know
I don't want to hear.
That's what's happening.
So, all right.
Like that.
So we see basically throughout the movie, we see how Black Panther becomes the king.
Right. It finishes off where Civil War ended, where his father was killed in the explosion.
Right.
Blah.
And then when he was about to get crowned to be king, there was the first fight. No, the first fight.
They have a ritual of where he's got to go in front of everyone and all the different tribes, and then someone can challenge him for the throne or whatever, and that's when
what is his name? I want to get his name
that's
right.
When
Winston Duke. He plays the gorilla.
Don't call him, but yeah,
the gorilla man.
But his name is M'Baku.
Yeah.
I had to.
He came out.
I'm still probably saying it wrong.
Him and his goons came out deep.
His goons.
They came out deep. They were real deep.
I was like, oh. But he challenged him. We may not have to go through the whole movie. But he challenged him. M'Baku challenged him. He was the king of the gorillas, or the gorilla people tribe or something. They live in the mountains.
He lost.
He lost, obviously. Or whatever. Spoiler alert. He lost.
Anyways.
But that was like a,
right.
okay, come through with the black men, with the small black men, with the Okay, nobody go ahead.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just start to skip through it because I'm gonna explain the whole movie. So I'm gonna talk about the main point. You want to talk about the characters in particular?
So yeah, so it okay. Obviously, Black Panther played by Chadwick Boseman. Killmonger played by
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael
I
B.
need to
Jordan.
stop playing with Michael B.
He played Eric Killmonger. Lupita
Nyong'o
played Nikita. Is how you pronounce her name? Whatever. She played she's like the spy.
Oh yeah.
She's a spy for Wakanda. So she goes out and on missions and stuff like that. Michonne. Her how do you pronounce whatever her name is? Okoye. I'm sure. Oki.
She's the warrior.
She's his general, so he's like his head warrior person. Forrest Whitaker is his spiritual guidance person, guide or whatever.
Dude from the Sunken Place.
What's his name? I can't remember his character's name.
Daniel.
He played in Get Out.
He got out the Sunken Place.
He got out the Sunken Place, but he still tried it.
He really did. Like in the movie, he really was doing too much. Like
he was trying my life. So yeah, he was a part of the border tribe. So they are the ones who protect the border of Wakanda, because obviously they are hidden from the rest of the world or whatever. Because everybody else in the rest of the world think Wakanda is a third world country,
so
and it's not. Who else? Angela Bassett. She plays his mother, so she's the queen. Claw, we know who Claw is if you follow other Marvel movies.
What's his
Agent? What's his name? Ross. Agent Ross. He's a CIA. What is it? CIA girl, couldn't get that out. CIA agent for obviously the U.S.
And just do the little sister name.
And the little sister Shuri, that you pronounce her name. She is the genius of this movie. She is behind. To me, she reminds me of the Tony Starks. Well, I don't know what else.
Spark. Oh,
did I call her Sparks yesterday?
Yes.
Tony Stark. Tony Stark. She's like, to me, she reminds me of the Tony Stark of the group with all the technology and all of that. And then
we don't need nobody else.
But no, Sterling. Sterling plays Michael B. Jordan's dad plays his dad. We ain't gonna go into the whole situation, but he plays his dad, and then that's it, right?
Yeah.
The other people that I don't know, but
okay, so those are the characters, and I like how they put every character had a purpose in the movie, so it wasn't like they was just there. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like everyone actually got a chance to really, not really be explained, but you know, they wasn't just.
You wasn't left with
like a cliffhanger. Who is this person? Like who is this? Like
now we may not remember their names. That's not good.
Right.
But we remember what they were about, what their storyline were, and all that type of stuff. So everyone who was on that screen had a purpose, and so there was no throwaway characters where it was like enjoyed.
Yeah.
About the movie and just the imagery of
details,
everything.
costumes.
Oh, the costumes. Her name is Ruth Carter, who is the costume director for the movie. She worked on Sparkle. I want to say Sparkle or Dreamgirls. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments. But I think she has been nominated for an Academy Award for whatever other movie she played in, worked with. But I think she definitely deserves an Oscar for this, because the costumes were amazing.
Yeah, every detail, everything.
I mean, down to the littlest detail. And from what I have read and heard, Ryan Coogler, if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, excuse me, he's the director. He also traveled to South Africa to do research. So a lot of the imagery that you see as far as like the female warriors, and some of the other costumes are really authentic costumes. Of course, they have their own tweaks to them to make them a little more modern or whatever it may be. But he did his research, so it wasn't like some like you just making up some horrible kente cloth that we have all seen before.
Right.
did their thing, with the costumes and all of that.
Graphics too, like Black Panther suit and Michael B. Jordan suit, like the detail.
Oh yeah, but go ahead.
The details in it, it was dope. Adding the purple into it and the new upgraded suit. Have y'all seen Civil War? He didn't have all that extraness because his sister made a newer one, and it was just really great. And also, I like how they added humor, and of course, it's Marvel movies, so they're always gonna add some route anyways. Because we're getting off topic. But in the first,
I know we are.
The first Thor movies are more serious, and Captain America movies are more serious.
But
Iron Man's always funny, so you don't have to worry about him. But yeah, so they're trying to make him more comedic and more.
And his sister was the funny, the light part of the.
Yeah, she was more of a not so traditional.
Yeah, she would remind you of that younger sister, you know, who proud of her big brother, but still keep him in his place. Like, don't get confused. Like, she's just seen like that, like always keeps him grounded or whatever. I really enjoy her character.
Yeah,
I really enjoy her character.
And of course, we gotta talk about the Women Army because just like the concept of it is just amazing. And it also, like, of course, we'll see sometimes, not in movies or in videos, whatever, a guy would have a whole bunch of women behind him, but they would be like dressed a certain way, or they'd be carrying themselves a certain way. You just be like, why can't I just have regular clothes on? Or why can't I just act?
Or if he do have, or if a person have like a female, she's always really not really respected in the same light. She's really like an afterthought, or whatever. But those women were. It's just the imagery and seeing the strong black king. And having these women behind him, like, King, we got your back. Like, to me, that imagery is just amazing, or whatever. And for me, it's just like it's just really showing real life. Because black women, we always have our men's back, but you know, oh no, we have our men's back now. Actually, they have ours, but that's a whole nother topic.
However, I tell y'all she get deep. I told y'all
that's a whole nother topic. But no, it just seeing that, like, we got you. We support you, and the women are there for a purpose, and the purpose is to kick your ass. Excuse my language. And so like that right there is just so dope for me as a black woman, because we don't really see that or whatever. And then it's make me proud to let my daughters, to make sure my daughters see stuff like that, so they can see there's nothing wrong with being strong and bald. And dark skin. I have a very big head, so I could never go bald. However, but yeah, like, and you've seen those, also the dark skin aspect of it as well, because usually dark skinned women, we are portrayed as being just there for a good time, if you know what I mean, because we got the big ass or whatever, or we're just there, the masculine, loud or whatever, dirty. Or if we are tough, we're manly, you know what I'm saying. But those women, I didn't look at those women as if they were manly. They seemed to be strong, capable, powerful women, and the king knew that. Everyone around him were female. You understand what I'm saying? His spy, Lapita, which also was his love interest, but spoiler, sorry. But everyone around him were women. And then the one who betrayed him was who? Oh, okay. So it's just that. It's just seeing that he wasn't like, woman, stay in your place.
Now we gotta talk about Michael B. Jordan, because stop playing with Michael, because
Michael B. Jordan is the villain.
Yeah, villain. So here's the thing, I had a love-hate thing. I mean, obviously hate because he's a villain.
Because he was doing a little too much. Like, I mean, just calm down.
Like, no, because when he was stating true facts about, obviously, because he grew up in Oakland, spoiler, whatever, because his father died.
Which was Sterling, the guy who plays in
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you
This
how.
Is All. What is it called? This Is Us, the black guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get too deep into like what happened to his dad and stuff like that. But whatever. So he grew up in Oakland, so he's seen what's going on.
So he's more American. He's American.
So he knows what's going on with us. He knows what's popping. He knows all that. So, when he was saying true facts about what's going on with us, it's very true. So it's like
you got a point.
Like, you got a point,
but shut up.
But no need to like take all the weapons from Uganda and try to do too much. I don't think that's
right.
I think like his mind's what he was saying was true, but it just the way he was going about certain things, it was just like
right.
Come on.
So it's like for me, I was telling the kids this yesterday, that Michael B. Jordan reminded me of the American Black Panther Party for a good reason, obviously. But their methods were, you do to us, we gonna do to you. Basically. You come at us one way, we can come at you harder. Basically. Or whatever. And that's Michael B. Jordan in Killmonger in a nutshell. It's his idea, because he's American, so he's African American. So for him, he lived that, our history, meaning the slavery and all of that. So he learned that, he did all of these things. He fought for our country, meaning not Wakanda, meaning America. He fought for America and all of that. So he had that jaded view of,
what's really
like, what's up? Like, what do you mean? Oh wait, Africa, Wakanda has all this amazing technology. Yo, where you been? Like, people out here that look like us is dying in the streets and all of that. And so he had really good points.
Yeah.
But it was like,
he was
son, you like,
because he was still having that.
He was angry, which he had a good reason to be angry. But it was like
dang.
Bro, like, come on.
Okay. And he was hilarious.
Hey, auntie.
Hey. That is my favorite part. Oh my god, if I could insert a clip of him saying it, I would do that, because that was the most funniest part. I don't know why that was so funny.
Because it's just like, what?
And of course, you know,
and the way Angela Bassett looked at him, like,
right. And
what?
Let's see what else. Jordan was amazing, of course. The fighting scene. Okay, let me talk about the action parts. When they were in, everyone could see in the previews, they're fighting in like Korea or China, like
South
looking
Korea.
like, you know, so that main fight scene was dope. And actually, any parts that were fighting were dope, but my mom felt like there should have been a little bit more fighting.
I just needed a little bit, not maybe like one more fight scene.
Because she wanted more interaction
between him and Killmonger.
Yeah.
It was a scene in the movie, which we probably all seen because it was one of the first previews with Claw, when he was tied up to the chair and all that kind of stuff. And Michael B. Jordan breaks him out. I just wanted something more. But I understand why they did what they did, because they was pushing the story along, and the movie flowed amazingly. I wasn't bored or anything like that. It's just because I enjoyed Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger and Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, and their chemistry together when they were on scene. I enjoyed that so much. So I just wanted a little bit more of that, and like the fighting on the thing. You if you haven't seen it, you know what you will see it. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Figure it out.
Oh, but when they was fighting on the thing, I just wanted a little bit more. Like, I don't know. I just wanted a little bit more. But I understand the movie was amazing, regardless of an extra fight scene or a longer fight scene or whatever. But
and also like how they added the CIA agent. He went to Wakanda. So you see like his reaction to everything, because he's an outsider looking in. So he's like, what?
Because in his mind, he's, you know, he thinks
it's a third world.
It's a third world country. So he's like,
yeah,
I thought Claude stole all of your vibranium. You know,
so
when
he
gave
thinks
it to
it's
Captain.
like,
Right. He's like, nah. No.
And he realized he woke up to something fantastic. He's like, oh,
something. Like, wait, hold on, colonizer. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, overall the movie was fantastic. Okay, so if you have not seen it, you're lame. Like, go see it. It's on bootleg, so you can go. Don't wait. Okay, sorry. Don't watch it on bootleg. First. Go watch it in theaters to go support us.
You can see a matinee on a lazy Sunday afternoon. You can go see it on a matinee. Matinees are not expensive like that, because especially where we live, movies can cost a grit. Okay. So we are a fan of matinees, but we did not want to do a matinee for this movie. We wanted to spend full price, but that's just us. But go see it in the theater. Go support.
Right.
It's an amazing movie and all of that. And let me tell you something, and I'm sorry, but let me tell you something. For those people who are saying blank man is a superhero, a black superhero, Hancock, Blade. I know Blade is definitely a comic book hero, superhero. However, I don't know anyone who's taking a child to see a Blade movie. That's what I think about.
Yeah,
and like, no, let us live. Let us be happy. Allow us to come in our African garb. Because when y'all see Star Wars, which y'all come in. Oh, okay. When you see what's the Harry Potter or whatever, what y'all come in? Okay, so allow us to live. Now the drums coming to the movie with the drums. You tried it. I'm glad nobody. Well, where we live, ain't that many of us anyway. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But no, this movie was amazing. It lived up to everything.
Right.
That
Basically.
I expected. And
I feel like as if you personally don't really care for it, but you have a younger nephew or a niece or a son, whatever, it's very important for them to see something like this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Spider-Man, Captain America, they're all great, but it's rare that we have something like this that's positive and we're not slaves, or we're not chucking and jiving, or
we're the afterthought.
Right. Or
we're
not
that
stereotypical friend that's like, right. So, yeah.
Or like, just like to see a black man who is a king, who does everything, who is trying to do everything that he can for his people, and realizing the mistakes of his past, of his ancestors, or whatever,
and not dwelling on the past as well.
Right. And he's like, okay, now we need to move forward. Now what can we do? You know, we messed up. We should have got involved, because I'm saying if Wakanda was, around, things would have been a little different. You know what I'm saying. But it's like whatever. But I appreciate that as a person who enjoys these type of movies and watch every Marvel, even DC movies. I still gotta see Justice League, but oh god. Yeah, no. So whatever it is.
One more thing before we close out. People who are African American who are saying that we're doing too much about this, you sound very dumb and you're doing too much. Like, I hate to say it, but like, you sound really slow, because we don't get nothing like this. It's rare that something like this pops
money
up.
And
and it's actually doing well. Like, of course, like, in your eye, okay, if you're not really into Marvel, that's fine, but don't come down on us for being excited for something that's actually positive, because y'all be so quick when a rapper who's talking about certain things, inappropriate things, you like, oh yeah, I can't wait for this to drop. Whoa. But when a movie like this comes out, y'all want to get
be positive,
something that's actually positive. I'm not saying like trying to knock down on rappers, but you know what I'm saying. You already know what I'm going to go. So it's just like, come on now.
It's easy to like a Black Panther toy commercial.
A toy with a little black boy that's in the front with a mask on.
A little black girl.
And a little black girl with the little thing. Come on now. Stop playing with it.
Excited to see that we are embracing that side. Even we know that this is not a documentary. We understand that. We got that.
Not real.
And we know Wakanda is not real. We got that. Thank you. But we still can be proud and happy and all of that.
But yeah, overall,
movie was amazing.
Y'all get it. Like, y'all already know. This movie
right.
So
Like, the movie was amazing. The women were the standout. So.
and can't wait for Civil War to come out because that's all the
You
Marvel
mean
characters.
Infinity War?
Infinity War. He's saying Civil War. Infinity War come out because all of them together, and
M'Baku will be Thick Daddy, Thick King. He will be. He will be in Infinity War. He said that in the interview.
yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Michael B. Jordan. I'm not.
He
gonna
better come
say
back to
that-
life or something.
I wasn't gonna say that, but
Oh, I just say he better. I didn't say he will.
because see, that's the
We
thing.
didn't see how they buried him and stuff like that.
All that.
If you think about Thor, like low-key, Thor's brother,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, what if they got together and then
Oh.
Thor and them? Like that's what I think.
But
in my
see,
head.
Killmonger's he too wild. He's too erratic.
Low-key
Erratic.
killed they daddy. He didn't mean to, but he did.
What happened to the sister in Thor again? Cause first of all, you know he had a sister. Cause mind you, we don't read comic books.
All right, we getting off topic.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We're clearly going left, and we can talk about this for hours.
Forever.
So I'm gonna end this video right here,
Mhm.
and make sure y'all like, comment, and
Subscribe.
of course. And we almost at 100. We're at 100. I know that's not a lot, but to me, that's a
It's
lot.
baby steps.
It's
You
baby
be
steps.
proud of the small milestone.
And I'm gonna do a giveaway
Everyone starts.
of what I don't know, but I will let y'all know, and I will show y'all. And I'm pretty sure y'all gonna enjoy it because I don't like to give away lame stuff. I'm actually gonna give away something. It's gonna be something decent. So,
Alrighty.
nothing expensive. Don't think I'm gonna give away iPads and iPods and iPhones. We ain't
got
there.
no money
I
like
don't
that?
have Jackie. I ain't no money. We ain't there.
Jackie, I know.
We ain't there.
I love Jackie.
We ain't
By
there.
the way.
Jackie. Okay.
I'm killing you with that shoulder. Anyway.
Okay, but yeah. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all already know what to do. Cool, cute. Bye.